contest. It is a singles bout set for one fall. There is no time limit. There are no countouts. There are no disqualifications. This is an Extreme Rules match. Introducing first. Wrestling at this time, accompanied by big wrestlings, fighting out of the hills of Logan, winning tonight, 190 pounds. This is Overkill, Mark Haskins.
Well, certainly not the way that Overkill Mark Haskins and the Lady Macbeth of pro wrestling wanted to step into this matchup under the auspices of Extreme Rules. It's hardcore. It's anything goes. It's violence personified. Haskins has a very bold task ahead of him, but so too he did at New Twist of Fate when he delivered the kill shot to Rob Van Dam and what was supposed to be a defining moment for RVD turned into Mark Haskins' destiny realized. Mark Haskins considers himself the prodigal son of 1PW. He was here as a rookie. He was here at the final show before the final shutdown. This man may shut down his momentum.
From Detroit, Michigan, USA, is one of the all-time greats, the Man Beast, Rhino!
Who could forget Rhino's memorable battles in 1PW with the likes of Christian Cage and Samoa Joe? And this brick wall of a man, and the last ever ECW World Champion, is just as daunting and intimidating as he's ever been. Rhino only gets better with time, and those eyes, to me, dictate a thirst for pain and blood at the expense of Mark Haskins. We have watched Mark Haskins grow up before our eyes. Young upstart to now part of the self-described first couple of 1PW. Certainly looked to do it and solidify himself at the expense of any legend that stood in his way, said some very unkind things about the ECW alumni as a whole. And Haskins' personality is more overkill than anything. He hasn't done anything yet, and he's running his mouth. And again, keep in mind, April 22nd, back at our home, the Doncaster Dome, we're going to crown a 1PW World Champion. And yeah, you think about names like Davey Richards and names like Carl Noir. You have to think about names like Rhino and Mark Haskins as well. But step one is a good showing tonight, preferably a victory. But we'll see. Haskins felt like he robbed all of the 1PW fans of that feel-good ending that would have been at his expense. And he's so proud of that fact that everybody, almost as an afterthought, thought it would be Rob Van Dam's night. It wasn't. Haskins swept the rug out from everybody, and he hasn't shut his mouth since. And nor have these fans. They want to see a GORE. Now, how many years has it been since Rhino has executed a GORE in a 1PW ring? Well, Mark Haskins is gesturing his version of the kill shot. Those letters will always ring throughout history. The kill shot is that knee to the back of the head, by the way, that knocked out Rob Van Dam. This match is officially underway. Unsurprisingly, Rhino shows no fear. Haskins caught Rhino quickly and unaware. A low drop kick to the midsection, and Haskins goes to work. Haskins has for so long been underrated. He has battled so many of the top stars across the world, been a part of so many top companies, but it seems just now is coming into his own. But I don't know if a slugfest is the way to engage the man-beast, the war machine. Call him whatever you will, by any nickname, Rhino is just as dangerous. And the question I have is, how will the Extreme Rules stipulation help and hurt Mark Haskins? It took a chair to help beat Rob Van Dam, as Haskins put the brakes on, threw Rhino's timing off, and able to connect with Rhino right back with a tackle. We'll see if Haskins and Vicky have a plan this time around. Rhino sends Haskins into the buckle. And unloading with hard shots. This is why you do not engage in a slugfest with a man like the Man-Beast. Haskins gets elevated. And Rhino is measuring early. Rhino's not going for a 60-minute draw. He's going for a GORE and a quick shower, and Haskins wants nothing to do with it. Not that I can blame him. It's a disadvantage of going for your signature maneuver early in a match. It's easier to counter because your opponent's fresher. You got to catch them unaware. You got to catch them weakened. And it may not take many right hands from Rhino to do that. That's not a knock on Haskins. That just speaks to the thick frame and the power behind everything Rhino does. And certainly 1PW's always been an environment where things get a little wild, things get a little out of control. Certainly the appearance of Ulf Herman earlier tonight harkens back a lot of memories of wild matches, survival of the sickest from the original era, some 16, 17 years ago, to even a new twist of fate, but a new twist on the spinal column of Mark Haskins, courtesy of Rhino. And I hope that beverage didn't cost too much. I don't know if that's a 1PW lager or not, but either way, it didn't feel good being utilized that way on Haskins. And Rhino, oh no! Rhino opening up with those knife edge chops, but Haskins out of the way, and Rhino chopped the post and could have done some severe damage to his own hand. Rhino struck the steel with all of that force, all of that might. And that's where the power of Rhino comes back to haunt him. And Haskins sure as hell didn't have a weak point on Rhino coming into this match, but he's created one here. Wait a minute. Haskins looking to suplex Rhino on that ramp. Are you kidding me? And Rhino turns it around. And you can hear that thud echo throughout Lincoln. Feeling the energy from this crowd, psyching him up. I think Rhino may want to take requests. I can't get over how great Rhino has looked in this matchup, and obviously I've seen him a number of times on a number of different wrestling programs over the years, in addition to doing events with him all over the world, and Rhino doesn't age. He doesn't slow down. He doesn't get hurt. It's incredible the staying power Rhino has. As if Rhino by himself wasn't intimidating, now he's got a steel chair, and Haskins is none the wiser. Right to the midsection. Feel it. Wait a minute. Vicky Haskins creating a diversion, and we know she is not afraid to insert herself into a match. We saw her and Katie Forbes get involved in the main event of a new twist of fate, and that diversion allowed Haskins to send Rhino into the post again. Whatever Haskins can do to survive in an environment tailor-made for the man-beast. And the high kick, Rhino was prone in that chair, nowhere for him to go. And certainly there's no padding, there's no protection on the outside, nothing to shield Rhino's landing. Haskins wants these fans to clear out, but none of these fans like you, Mark. They're not going to listen to you. They may have to for their own safety. I don't recommend starting an argument with Haskins. Oh, wait a minute. Rhino reverses. And Haskins hits the steel. Unforgiving collision. And when you try to navigate a 280-pound body where it's not wanting to go, these are the consequences you bear. Series of knife-edge chops. And Haskins into your lap in the front row. And look at the discoloration, the markings all over the body of Haskins from the strikes of Rhino and from the steel surrounding it. Oh, Haskins is the worse for wear at this point. And Rhino looking under the ring, and there's only a few options from there, and none of them are going to feel good on Haskins' body. Another chair. Oh, wait a minute. Vicky just grabbed the chair. She's so proud of herself. But again, it's Extreme Rules. It's no disqualification. Vicky can do whatever she wants. And Vicky almost taunting Rhino with that chair. Come and get it, I dare you. And Rhino's got no fear, but unfortunately, for the second time in this match. Vicky's distraction pays off. And Haskins giving instructions. And this may turn into a no, as Haskins comes in, almost shades of Haskins' prior victim, Rob Van Dam. Well, Haskins go 2-0 on Extreme Legends. Into the cover. 2 count only. Resolve of Rhino can never be overlooked. And Haskins, if I'm Haskins, I want to keep Rhino down at all costs. Haskins is going to need overkill, literally, to keep Rhino down. And Haskins going back to that hand that was injured on the ring post earlier in the bout. And I'll be honest, I had a very hard time, and this is no discredit to Haskins, but I had a very hard time imagining Rhino would be in this position, in this match, in this environment. Haskins an idea.
You want to see a goal? You want to see a goal?
Wait a minute. You want to see a goal? No. Haskins is going to try to gore Rhino. Are you serious? Oh, Rhino sidestepped. Haskins eats the steel. Not a wise maneuver, sir. And Rhino staggering to his feet. He's had a lot taken out of him as well. You can't overlook that. Haskins meeting Rhino shot for shot. In a normal circumstance, it would be advantage Rhino, but Rhino still doesn't have his legs under him. Rhino tried to escape the whip. Counter that time. Spine buster on the chair. Haskins hit hard. That's going to do it. No. Haskins kicks out, but a painful landing on that chair. Rhino to his feet. A hard clothesline, a back elbow. Rhino trying to build momentum. Able to connect through and take the wind out of Haskins. Could be softening him up for the gore. Rhino, other ideas in mind. Remember, it's Extreme Rules. And they've been calling for it all night. But Rhino delivers the table. Rhino going down to those extreme roots that he knows all too well. It's second nature to him. And Haskins may find out the hard way. Oh, into the eyes. Haskins deep into the eyes. Haskins takes out that vertical base. Oh, wait a minute. This could be the kill shot. It put Van Dam away with Rhino the gore! He's going to beat him. Haskins kicks out. I have no idea how he did it. The only thing that may have saved Haskins is that Rhino wasn't able to set himself and get the distance behind that he normally likes to, but he found an opening, did Rhino, that he couldn't ignore. And if a standard GORE didn't do it, let's supersize it. Let's maximize it. Hey, wait! Thinking with powder in the eyes of Rhino. Haskins, don't tell me like this. Damn! You gotta be kidding me.
Of the Extreme Rules match, Mark Haskins.
Mark Haskins has outsmarted another Extreme legend and walked away with this victory. It wasn't easy. One could argue if it was deserved. Vicky instrumental the entire way. But the power couple of 1PW score big again. And with management watching and championship implications looming, Mark Haskins punches a very important ticket into the win column once again. Haskins, oh wait a minute! Oh, Rhino, the GORE! The GORE! GORE! The War Machine strikes last and strikes hardest! Haskins the victory, but Rhino the moral victory. Haskins got gored to hell by the War Machine. And maybe Haskins will learn some respect, courtesy of the man beast, Rhino. But through the pain, believe it or not, that's your winner. Mark Haskins, 2-0 in the new 1PW. But boy, did he pay a price.